You insist to be my friend, though I'm so busy. And whenever I need your help, I count to 5, see your face. You're the only fox in town who knows how to laugh and love. And I think that you're so special. It's not obvious that you're around. So if you think that I forgot it's your birthday, let me fix your mind. No, I can bring you the moon, but I can sing a song of love. And if you'll ever feel lonely, don't worry, I'll be on your side. 'Cause you're my best friend forever. I wish you all my best freedom.
Drown out the sound until it's too late. Don't be proud. Hunting down. Hiding lies when it finds you out.
ますので、まずはそちらへおかけになり、ズボンの方を膝下ほどまで上げてから
Chase what they want, like you so don't be proud. Don't be proud. You got lost in that life. So grit your teeth and twist the knife. It's slide down, ringing around. Ringing around. Bell ringing around.
大吉っぽい。浮かばせなあかんある。浮かばせ。チョコレート合わせると美味しいよな。
Feels like it was before. I'll be lost just for a moment, thinking I'm not where I am. And I didn't wanna feel this way, tired of being out of place. Give me a one-way ticket out of here someplace. I know I can't be happy, it's not in my head. I can sit and cry about reasons why I'm in this mess, but what good is that? What a waste of breath. It's a fine line, thinking about the words unsaid and setting me free from my chest. I feel so low, I'm not myself. I feel so low, I'm not myself. Was there something in the wind? Was it meant to be pulled apart?